everybody, welcome to part 2. My kitty is moving the phone. Oh my god, by the way, I came home from work and they're... Sorry. God damn it, Gaia. I knew that was gonna happen. This was my broken one. I have 2 broken ones now. I need to get a good one. But anyway, I mean a camera stand. I was coming home from work and I saw this dead animal and it looked like my cat Gaia's size and her color, and she's gotten out my window before, and I remembered I left it open a little bit wider than I should today, and I was like, my baby got out when she got squished. I come running inside, and normally my 2 cats are right by the door. The only one there was Luna. And I'm freaking out, Gaia, Gaia, calling her, and I hear her rummaging in my closet. I'm like, okay, she's in there. She comes out, I just scoop her up, and I'm holding her and kissing her, and she's eating it up. She never really lets me hold her much, but she must have sensed that I was like super upset, and she was like rubbing on my face like, I'm okay. And I was telling her, I'm like, Gaia, I saw an animal in the road and I thought it was you. And I swear to God, she hugged me back. I'm like, it's not, I'm okay, Mom. And she's not normally affectionate because she's an outdoor kitty, so it's like, she knows I love her. She's laying right now. My precious Gaia. But that hurt my heart. I was like, oh, not my baby. You know? Oh. And I just been seeing critters all over. Like, the other day I saw a little dog squished on the side of the road. That hurt my heart. My deer up the corner that I see every day, there was a dead deer in the road. Just eyes all looking at you. I cry for these things. I care about animals a lot. Hello, I feed all of nature wherever I go. I'm always throwing food to critters. Like, when I see a dead one on the road, this is me. I'm like driving. No! Who the fuck did that? No! 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 Oh, that just ruined my day. Poor baby. I shit you not. Every time I see a dead animal, and I see like 6 on the way to work, it's very depressing. Don't hit the critters. Okay? I know you can't help it sometimes. Anyway, let's talk about the most common things that cause a fight in a relationship. I'll try to give you some relationship advice, but mostly if you know what causes it, you can avoid these things. Or be like, okay, this is what's going on, and it can help you just by hearing it from somebody else. So, first of all, borrowing money or paying bills. Any money problem, anybody who puts more money in than the other one, this is always going to either end in a resentment, like I'm paying more than you, I'm doing more than you, you need me, blame, blah, blah. It can lead to that. Not all the time, but money always causes problems, and it's always going to. It's a beast. Money is the fucking devil. Okay? I love money. Money loves me. I am a money magnet, but it really does bring out the worst in people sometimes. As far as relationships, we get caught up on how much the other one spends, and this has been a lot of, like, especially growing up in poor neighborhoods when like every cent counts in a family, and somebody goes to work working like 12-hour shifts and the other one works 12-hour shifts and the other one's paying for more, and it's like I'm just spending my life working, and maybe the other one buys something for themselves, and then they're like, I'm working all this money and they got new shoes and my shoes have holes in them because I'm paying out. Like, it slowly can trickle. So I think the best thing to do, even if they're, because it can't always be equal, there's always, seemingly always someone who makes more money. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. There's always going to be one that makes more money. Don't make your relationship based on that. Have a healthy attitude when it comes to money. What is mine is yours. I'm not doing this for me. I'm not putting in more than the other. I'm doing this for our family. I want them to have nice shoes, and I'm going to tell them that I need nice shoes, and I bet you they're going to help me have nice shoes too. Help me save for new shoes for myself. Instead of letting that resentment simmer, be like, you got a really nice pair of shoes. I really need a pair of shoes. Is there anything that we could maybe do without so I can have a pair of shoes, and then we'll get back on track so that it's fair and honest. Lack of attention, lack of sex, or lack of giving your time, or lack of listening when the other one is talking. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. When you talk to your spouse and you realize they're not listening, or they're tuning you out, or they're just and not really giving you that becomes frustration and anger, especially when it's about kids or serious stuff or stuff that you need help with, or you're just genuinely venting. Maybe you haven't seen adults all day and you're home with the kids, and your person comes home from work and they just don't want to hear it. That can become hurtful. Lack of sex can make one or the other think they're not wanted. It can cause cheating or questioning the relationship. Well, if you're not getting it from me, you must be getting it from someone. Whereas someone might be having like erectile dysfunction, or they're having some medical issues, and just a simple conversation like, hey, why aren't we having sex more? Are we tired? Like, do we need to have a little staycation and like have a night of rest, wake up and then have some sex? Like, do we need to schedule this in? Have a healthy conversation, because most of the time it is you just being busy, and just like parent shit, work shit happens, and you just lose track of time. And by acknowledging it, like, you're right, we haven't fucked in like 3, or had sex, however you want to say it, in like 3 months. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should make a point. I'm sorry, my bad. Acknowledging it can do a lot to dispense the anger. Whereas, hey, I really need you to listen to me. Like, this is one of the times where I just need your attention. Can you just please stop what you're doing and listening, so that you don't get mad when they half listen to you? When you say those things, it triggers someone like, all right, this is serious. This person needs my attention. Lack of attention is easily fixable. No relationship is going to work if you don't spend time with the other one or put time in. Lack of a job or unequal pay, or kind of got into that. Like, if one has a job and the other doesn't. If you have children and that person takes care of the home and the kids, man or woman, that is a job. And that can cause a great rift in the home, because the other one that stays home, in their mind, they're giving up the right to work to raise a family. They're missing adult communication. They're missing having their own money. And sometimes, a lot of the times, they feel like they feel dependent upon the other person, and it can become like a slave-like situation, or feeling enslaved to something, which can also cause big, massive fights and rifts. So just having an honest, healthy communication about that as well. I appreciate that I come home. You work so hard. What can I do to help you feel better? Like, I want you to know that I don't consider you lazy or just sitting home or living off of me. You're raising our kids. That acknowledgement goes a long way. And as far as the other one as well, like, I appreciate you working so hard so that I can stay home and take care of the kids. You mean the world to me. And it's not, I know you're not doing it to take care of us. You're doing it because you love us, and we think about you while you're gone. Like, acknowledgement goes a long way. Household chores or pet responsibility. Who's picking up the pet poop? Who's walking the dog? Who's doing the dishes? We all are going to fight about this. It's never going to be equal. Just do your best to listen and acknowledge and make it fair. Not enough adult time, or like I said, not enough help with the kids. Like, one parent's doing everything, or all that you're doing is working and taking care of the kids. You're not going on dates. You're not spending time with your friends. You start to get in this mundane mix, which can cause fights. Or going out too much can cause fights. Sleeping apart, not in the same bed. Broken items or house repairs that are expensive cause a lot of stress. Being on time, someone who's always late, can cause trouble. Car troubles or sharing a car can cause issues. Messiness, one being a little bit more lazier than the other, not helping out. Gossiping, telling other people your business or personal affairs, never a good idea. Or just family drama in general can cause fights. Health issues, crises, we lash out on each other when we're scared. Again, opening that communication. Language barriers, dieting, quitting smoking, long distance relationships or traveling, trying to make it work. Body image insecurities, grumpiness, lack of sleep, or just overall being overworked. Cheating and online talking can cause problems too. Avoid all of those.